Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. So unfortunately we don't know much more than we knew already on Friday. Price started in quite a friendly way into the new trading week, however not really substantially friendly enough to really confirm a bottom has been made, but you know, it is what it is. Whenever a chart or price hits these standard Fibonacci support areas, then the price can turn around. For me, it's a bit too early to really confirm that an overall low has been made here in this C wave off wave 2. Yeah, we discussed this structure in previous videos substantially. I did highlight to you that we can assume, at least carefully assume, that a low in a B wave has been made here on the 14th of April. First few days we needed to be careful because of the weakness that gas has shown us over the recent weeks and months. So, you know, a reversal down here to the upside, we needed to treat it with caution. However, we've seen an impulsive advance and we've seen a potentially corrective move down. This price action down currently looks corrective, at least at the moment. The problem is that the move to the upside here, the latest move up, looks corrective as well. I think what we can do, we can add here a corrective price channel and just see, you know, when we break out, it might help us. Obviously up here we only have one touch point really, but down here we have three, and sometimes it helps to create a parallel line, add it to the top, and then see if we react to the trend line when we now move up. The way that I have now highlighted the count here indicates that the C wave could be over. However, technically speaking, this could still be a fourth wave here, but looking at the proportions, this doesn't make any sense. But there's, of course, on the micro level, there are a few other indications or other possibilities that could unfold. For example, could very well be that if I adjust things a little bit and we have the alternate circle 1 up here, then the move down that started on the 18th of April could have just been an A wave. Maybe even to this low, and we've got 5 waves down in A. Then we could be working on our B wave now, and we'll get one more down low in a C wave. Would that be a problem? Not really. It would just indicate that, you know, we just use the orange box a little more. But eventually this is the key area where the price should turn around if, let me just move that back, if we are in this 1-2 setup. So I find it still a bit too early to really confirm a low has been made, but we just need to look at what the price is doing. So at the moment, we had an impulse to the upside, we had a corrective move down. It hasn't reached ideal Fib support. Normally in a wave 2, I'd like to see the price reach the 50% Fib level. I've seen it many times that the 50% Fib level wasn't reached and the structure broke down again. So ideally in a wave 2, always the 50% level at least, but not more than the 78.6 Fib level. So ideally it still reaches the $2.08 level before it goes in a third wave up. But it doesn't need it, right? It's reached what it needs to reach, really. We've got enough waves down to count the correction complete. It bounced off the trend reversal area and it could now go. A break out of the corrective price channel would be initial, or let's say additional evidence that a low has been made. And by the way, you've got this trend line here as well. Can you see that? 1 touch point, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. And also a break above that trend line would be initial evidence that we have bottomed here already. I don't quite believe it yet, but at the moment the market is giving us all the information and confirmation that we can have at this moment in time. Now we can also look at the indicators. Certainly here what I'd like to look at the indicators on the daily chart. Here on the daily chart you can see that, so MACD, MACD is already pushing to the upside and has been since we've had a low in place here around the 10th of April. So the daily MACD is still pushing. We are about to get a cross on the above the 0 line, but momentum isn't increasing. So that's really what now needs to happen, increasing momentum. On the RSI, we are now just getting above 50, which is the bullish range. So it starts to look promising. 4-hour chart, also bullish crossover on the RSI. MACD is still in the negative, but we might be getting a bullish crossover here on the 4-hour MACD. So I think things aren't looking too bad, and we just need to let it play out now and see if it can break above these two trend lines I indicated. And then if we get a break above the most recent high at 233, I think we have a confirmation we are in a third wave. And then you have all the confirmation you can get, and it can still break down, because in a market there are no certainties. Okay. Target for the third wave would be $2.70 at least, and eventually this move up should be a C wave of a larger fourth wave that should take us to at least 320 eventually. Now looking at the futures, I've got that opening somewhere. Yep, things are looking very similar. Also here, a bit unsure. I mean, here this fifth wave down didn't really materialize. I could argue though that this was a 5-wave move down in a 3. Looks better from the proportions than a 4 and a 5. But again, this is just corrective mass. So the question is here, did we have 5 waves down? Now we're just trying to break out here with an unusual structure. Or again, similar structure to on the spot chart. Did we have an A wave here? Is this now a B wave and we come down once more and see? As long as it holds $2.02, and from that point of view, perspective to the previous video hasn't changed. As long as we're holding $2.02, the trend, in my opinion, is still up, and we can focus here on higher, even though it's not really confirmed that we're already in the third wave. It would only do that if we break above 230, 238. Also here, possible corrective price channel that can be drawn. So just a parallel line. I think we have here a few more touch points. Not really. So also here, let's see if we react to the trend line up there. Hovering below this ascending trend line as well, like on the spot chart. So not really too much to add, but what we can do is to add a target for that third wave to the upside. So we take the length of the wave 1, go to the low of the wave 2, and then we have a target of at least 275. So yeah, let's see if it materializes further. Here, this is just corrective price action for now, and this could become something impulsive, but it's not yet. So we need to still be open towards, this structure could still break down. It's not classical impulsive price action to the upside, unless we have here something like a 1-2 setup, but then it would need to deliver now by breaking above 227 first. All right, that's my update about Natgas. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.